work this thing? Do you just like...
Something's making it so it doesn't want to close.
Alright.
It's crazy. You just turn it on and it's there. Like...
The most popular and reported ghost story of the Hotel Alex Johnson is that of the lady in white.
Yeah.
I don't feel good about this.
So I was just laying in bed and something poked me in the back.
Construction for the Alex Johnson Hotel began in August of 1927 and first opened its doors on the 1st of July in 1928. The hotel was named after its owner and creator, Alex Carlton Johnson. The ambiance of the hotel is a mixture of 1920s Art Deco and local Native American artwork. Alex Johnson himself was a great admirer of the Lakota Sioux tribes, and the artwork throughout the hotel brings that spirit to life. Johnson passed away only 10 years after the opening of his hotel in the year 1938. He had lived his last years on the 3rd floor of what is now known as the Jefferson Room. Prior to his death, he had lost his daughter to a respiratory illness in the same quarters where he had resided. The hotel had its fair share of famous guests over the years, from Presidents Coolidge, Eisenhower, and Franklin Roosevelt to celebrities such as Kevin Costner, Cary Grant, and the director Alfred Hitchcock. The hotel was considered to be the showplace of the West. Over time, the ownership and management has changed hands, but the hotel itself has remained faithful to its original look and decor. Maybe that's because Alex Johnson never left the hotel. And perhaps he's still there overwatching the day-to-day operations of his spirited hotel, keeping not only the employees in line, but also some of the guests. The most famous ghost story of the Alex Johnson Hotel is that of the Lady in White. Sometime during the 1930s, a woman was either pushed or jumped to her death from the 8th floor of the hotel. The most famous story of the woman's death involves her committing suicide on her wedding night after catching her new groom with another woman in the famous ballroom. The other version has her groom pushing her out of the window to claim a large inheritance. However, no one was ever convicted of her murder, and her death remains a mystery. She is said to roam the halls of the 8th floor, seeking justice for her death. Guests have reported the windows in room 812 opening on their own, drawers in the desk found upside down, and even one guest reported waking up in the middle of the night to a woman sitting on their bed. The other famous ghost story is that of a small child. Some say they hear running footsteps or giggling throughout the hotel, though no children are present. Could this ghost be the daughter of Alex Johnson? Other strange occurrences involve the hotel's elevators. Staff and guests have complained about the elevators stopping on the 3rd floor for no reason, and even sometimes just going to the 3rd floor when no one is on it. Then there's room 802. Supposedly in room 802, a gentleman committed suicide. The dates and details are unknown as there is no historical proof to back up this story. Room 802 is listed as the 2nd most haunted room, and people have complained about growls being heard in the room in the middle of the night, as well as mischievous children. Then there's the ghost of Alex Johnson himself. Employees there believe he still wanders the halls, keeping an eye on his precious hotel. So is the hotel haunted? Or are the stories just wild tales to design to bring in curious guests? Do spectral beings still reside in this landmark hotel? trapped in time, reaching out to the living? That's what we were determined to find out. We reserved rooms 812 and 802 for a night of paranormal investigation. We set up shop and used the various equipment we had to see if we could make contact and unravel the mystery of the Alex Johnson Hotel.
Static in my head. Static, all the static in my head. Static, all the static in my head. Static, all the static.
Hello! Welcome to room 812.
How do you work this thing? Do you just like...
I am great.
Hello.
Everyone knows Thomas already because he's always on the channel.
I'm always here.
Okay. Everyone, this is the guy behind the camera usually.
That's right.
The dark wilderness, Mr. Grimm himself.
Oh, I'm gonna film you. I'm gonna
But,
You right back.
see, it's fine, but I'm making mine. No, get out of the way so I can take my live
Wait.
selfie.
We need some light on this
Okay.
subject.
Here's me. The light kills my live selfie.
Well, there you go.
Now I'm too pale. I'm Colby. Ooh, I like the flickering light. I'm Colby, the creepy one. This is Melissa. No words. She's eating. This is Sarah. Oh, that's creepy.
Well, yeah, it's a
This
walkie
is,
shot.
no one knows how she got in here. But this is Sarah, and she has cool pants.
That's nice.
She's a hitchhiker.
And this is the room me and Sarah are staying in.
Snuggling with
812.
ghosts in.
I guess a lady died here on her wedding night. This is room 812.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so Sarah and me are staying in this room. You can see half of her. And supposedly there's a couple different versions of this story, but for the most part, the one I like best anyway, is some woman got married here, and she came up here because this is the room her and her new husband were gonna stay in. She came up here to change her clothes, and then when she went back downstairs, she kind of caught her husband with her like friend. They were, you know, being unfaithful. And apparently he just married her because he wanted like some kind of inheritance that she was gonna get. So I can imagine that felt really, really bad. So she came up here and supposedly jumped out that window over there, not the one behind me, that one. So yeah, it's kind of a sad room, but we're just gonna see if we can talk with her. Are we in your room? Hi. I said hi. I was talking to it before, I think I told you. I came in here and I was like, hey, I'm gonna be spending the night here. Promise it sounded like Elvis. It's so hard to tell if this is fast. Ooh, Sarah. So, yes, let's see that one. What's your...
Did you jump or were you pushed?
What?
Love strap?
There's some sauce over there, Sarah. Oh, we're going dipping sauce. Oh, we're going dipping. Oh, we're going dipping. I did this before. Here's one.
Can you make the meter go off? Can you raise it to this line right here?
Make it red.
I saw that. Can you do that again? How many people are in this hotel? Are you unhappy that we're in this room?
I thought I heard footsteps from over there.
Behind?
Yes. No. Hi.
So Thomas thinks he heard some footsteps over here in the corner.
There was a knock.
There was a knock.
I think that means I was correct.
Can you knock again? Heard it again.
We hear you.
scary.
And it knocked again.
Yeah, I heard that. This is the 3rd floor. Some semi-strong readings. Doesn't seem to be anything electrical around here. A little bit further. It's pretty inconsistent. This is Robert. Robert is using the thermal imager, which we won't be able to see with the camera just because it's recorded. It just forces you to put your eye into it.
Need to figure out how you can
So
film
we're going
it.
to see if maybe we can test any fluctuations in temperatures on the 8th floor here. So we were just about to go downstairs and check the book out, see what.
Like look at people you can see. Yeah. So.
Yeah. This is big.
Wacko too.
Yeah. 408. Oh.
What's in 408?
Yeah.
So this one shoots a beam like this, I think.
Yeah.
And then
Well, I mean this right here, obviously, because that's a power box.
these shoots like this. All the carpets this way, I just realized that. I thought it was different from before. Every floor looks the same, except for this one's a little bit darker. That's the archways that are arches and squares.
This floor's fancy. See the spooky room.
Okay, thank you. Sarah's just pulling off my clothes over here. Oh, look, he's coming towards us.
Observe from a distance. There he goes. There he goes. Okay.
Colby, observe it from a distance, or else it will bite you.
Are you guys dueling with cameras?
I don't really know. Someone gave me this.
I'm not in it.
Something's making it so it doesn't want to close. Alright.
Just hit. You have to hit a floor.
I did.
Because it says up.
There.
It says up. That's why it doesn't want to go down.
Oh, cancel
So
that.
go to 5 and then we'll go down. Oh.
Just take the stairs.
These are creepy stairs. So we're on the 4th floor, so.
So then we come out right here. This is where Alex Johnson, the owner, lived. This is his own private room, and this is where his daughter died.
Looks nice.
Hmm.
Banquet hall.
Oh.
Trimboli finished with 11. Now it's Trimboli with
Okay, outlaw dodgeball.
This is something you don't see every day. A goth working out. Never happens.
This whole place, it makes it so much better.
The flowers.
It
yes.
changes the feeling of this entire stairwell.
Okay, these are the spirits that might be here. The most popular and reported ghost story of the Hotel Alex Johnson is that of the Lady in White. During the 1970s, it was reported that a young bride committed suicide by flinging herself out of the window of room 812. Those who knew the young woman insisted there was foul play, stating that she was much too happy and friendly to commit such an act. The fact that she was to inherit a large sum of money only strengthened their argument, yet no one ever was convicted of her murder and the suicide ruling stood firm. Today, guests claim the young bride wanders the halls of the 8th floor in a white gown, searching for those responsible for her death. It has been reported that the window of room 812 is often found open in the morning, and that the dresser drawers were taken out, turned upside down, and put back in place. Now it's remodeled, so you can't even open the windows up there, though, so. And then there's Alex Johnson himself. Some ghosts have reported seeing the ghost of Alex Johnson. It is thought that since his death in 1938, he has stayed on the premises to ensure operations are still running smoothly. His daughter, yes, some ghosts of the 8th floor of the hotel have reported that the ghost of a young girl would knock on their door night after night, only to disappear in the hallway. She's also heard giggling down the hallway. Oh, 812. Was asleep, and at 1:15 a.m. someone or something sat on my bed. Turned on light and nothing, but I know someone sat on the bed. Room 812. Went to bed, everything was normal. I was not aware of any ghost stories at this hotel as it was my first day. But you're staying in the haunted room. Okay. When I woke up this morning, all the drawers to the desk and armoire were open. They were not open when I went to sleep for the night. After returning from a wonderful evening at the Firehouse and Patty O'Neill's, we came back to our room 812. The door was already open. The lights were on in both the bedroom and the bathroom, but luckily all of our belongings were still there. We were sure that the door was closed and the lights were off before we departed for the evening. We can only suspect that a spirit wanted to have a taste of our life. Then another one about 812. I got in late after meeting her in town. It was about 11:30 p.m. and I woke up around 3 a.m. because I could feel the sheets moving. Oh, that's one of my worst nightmares. I waited for a moment and I could feel someone
sleeping in this bed.
Yeah, and the sheets moved. Someone slowly slid onto the bed next to me. I jumped out of bed and flipped on the light next to the bed, but there was no one. Immediately I turned the door to my bathroom shut. After I worked up the courage to go investigate and looked into the bathroom, nobody was there. What do you mean? Okay, whatever.
Up at 12:30 a.m. and seen an old, ugly woman sitting on the side of the bed in the chair. He didn't think anything of it until he came back from going to the bathroom and she was still sitting there. He woke me up and I had to go over to the chair and wave her away with my arm. He thought she was going to steal his money.
That's it?
That's funny. 12, bedroom window above AC unit has opened on its own twice. Went to bed Sunday night and window closed and locked. Wake up and windows open. We left it open. Came back and it was closed and locked. Kept it closed, came back and unlocked and opened. Do not disturb on door. No cleaners in room.
Here's one for our room, Colby.
Okay.
Closet door would not close despite closing it numerous times. Eerie feeling every time we walked past said closet. Sensation of someone tickling my wife's feet throughout entire night. Fun and spooky night. Love Chris and Beth Dunn. 23rd anniversary overnight.
At 8:12.
8:02. My wife and I stayed in room 802, and throughout the evening we heard footsteps in our room. We thought nothing of it and went to bed, and my blanket was pulled off of me and thrown across the room. That's literally my worst fear. Not worst, but one of them. I hate that. My wife was awoken by something hitting her on the arm and telling her to wake up. This happened at about 4 a.m. I can't sleep. She woke me up, but we looked around and nothing was there, and that's when we noticed that our blanket was on the floor by the window. Oh, this is a little kid. I was in the lobby and I was looking in the mirror. I saw a big shadow. I couldn't move. From Bijou. That's such a cute name.
Bijou.
Oh.
Okay, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at a ghost in the hallway.
Looking into the mirror.
Oh.
See your face?
Yeah.
Aw. That's so sad.
Let's see.
This is on a Halloween.
So there's like a face kind of blended into the wallpaper.
Should it be right?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'm not talking.
I will then.
Okay.
Are there any spirits who would like to speak with us?
I'm over this already. Please, I don't feel good. Yes, I heard that, and I don't like it.
It's just somebody in the hallway.
I don't feel very good about this. I just don't.
Yes. What is your name?
I don't feel good about this right now.
T.
Like the way it's moving.
T-O.
I don't feel good about this. It's moving like too good.
2. Do you know how you died?
Guys, this is like really fast.
W.
It is.
Like, I don't feel good about this.
Want to say goodbye?
A.
I'm serious. Like, this is like really too
T.
much. Oh my god.
Then let's say goodbye.
I just don't want to play.
Yes.
Let's just say goodbye, Colby.
Alright, let's say goodbye. And then if you guys want to keep
Goodbye.
playing, then I don't
Goodbye.
care, but I don't want to. Like,
That
I
one
really
was
don't
really
feel good.
fast.
I
That
don't
one
feel
made
good
me
at all.
I was afraid that it would say watch and then like shove me out the window or something.
I just, like, I don't feel good.
That was weird.
I feel like I'm really feeling it in my chest. Like something is like.
Alright.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think it's out in the hallway. You guys stay here and just be quiet.
So I was just laying in bed and something poked me in the back. I'm just trying to get some sleep at this point in time. It's like 2:30 or so. Good night.
So is the Alex Johnson Hotel haunted? Is there really any way to prove or disprove it? Maybe the only way to measure a haunting is through experience. To be in a place and to feel its presence all around you. To know that somewhere in the shadows, something is watching, waiting for the right time to make itself known.